right, happy Independence Day, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Aaron here bringing you some honest astrology, letting you know what's going on. Hopefully everybody's out there living, barbecuing, doing whatever it is you do. But if you're interested in what the heck the energies have to say, the celestial bodies, I'm happy to break it down for you. We've got the moon now in Leo, right? So it's joined Mars, it's joined Mercury, and this passionate fire, this constant fire, right? The hearth the hearth that never stops burning. Okay, it just keeps going. It keeps going and going and going. This is the fire that sustains us. This is the sun, right? The sun never stops shining. It never dims its light no matter what. All right, that is this Leo fire energy, never dimming our light. So we've got the moon there, our emotions, never dimming this light. We're passionate, we're lit, we're fire, we're driven, right? We've got Mars, our planet of action, our planet of drive, is in Leo, okay? Very happy to be there. We are getting things done. We're moving fast. Mercury, also in the sign of Leo, all right? Now, all of these are creating that trine over to Chiron. Now, when we talk about Chiron, think of whatever it is you love in the world. Think of whatever, the best musician or the best actor or filmmaker, the best whatever it is, the best philosopher, the best teacher, all right? Whatever that is, that's what Chiron represents in the zodiac. Chiron is like the grand master teacher, like a complete, amazing teacher, all right? The best at what he does. Nobody's better. No one's better. So Chiron, this giant asteroid, right? That's gravity is so, large that we astrologers really look at Chiron very, very heavily in the zodiac. It's like, well, what's going on with this guy? All right, so he's represented as that wounded healer, all right, teaching us how to heal parts of ourselves. Chiron is in Aries right now. Chiron has been in Pisces for the past several years, which is a mental game. It's this, this completion, this, deepening our spiritual connection with self. And now it's self. We're redefining our connection with ourselves. We're relearning how to connect with ourselves. We're relearning who we are. Coming back into that place of authenticity. That's the North Node stuff. Let me go to the chart real quick and just show you exactly what I'm talking about. So look at all these guys. These little buttes right here, right? Every storybook we have our emotional moon. We have the nerdy, witty one, and then we have this gruff, I'm going my own way. But these are our heroes, right? And the sun is the hero, and of course Venus is the lover. So in this storybook here, we've got all of this fire energy happening, and they're making this connection here with this grand teacher, Chiron, who wants us to be more ourselves, who wants us to fall more in love with ourselves. And he's saying, like, look, love your emotions, like love it. You can fly off the handle or this happens or whatever, but it's just like it's with the right reasons. We did this serious work, over this eclipse, and then we're coming out here. It's like we're learning these lessons, and it's just like, look, beautiful child, you are beautifully you. You are perfectly you. Okay, and all of these outbursts, all of these these emotional things that happen, it's just like, they're supposed to happen to put you on your path, to lead you where you're going. And same with Mercury. It's just like, look, this is all for the greater good, and you have the mental capacity to keep on going and to not give up. And further, you have the drive to not give up. You have the drive to keep on going. It's just like we're not seeing mirages in the water, mirages in the sand, that it's water, and we're just giving up. No, we have the strength, the fire, the drive, the passion, this burning fire in our hearts to keep on going. And through this teaching of self, we're learning more about who we are, and we're learning more about this passion, fire, and drive is like, yeah, that is me. I am this amazing, human being here on Earth doing this good stuff, right? So even if we have things that we look at as, negative outbursts or like emotional, weight that we kind of explode in the wrong way. Well, this is kind of teaching us today. It's just like, hey, these things come out for a reason. And part of that reason is, one, to learn yourself, to learn your own limits, to learn your boundaries. And that's the big stuff going on upstairs. That's this Jupiter squaring Neptune, okay? Learning your own limits and your boundaries, okay? These are our planets of expansion. And this is the expansion of our mind consciousness and how we communicate, not only communicate with the outside world, but The Pisces aspect is our unconscious mind, the intangible thoughts, and where the intangible meets the reality, and that's where Jupiter is expanding the reality right now. So it's just like we need to expand our patience, expanding our drive, expanding our passionate fire. Obviously, that we have a stellium right now in water and fire signs. We have a lot of energy in the bottom of the zodiac, so it's just like emotions and driving those emotions forward, and then further that expanding our emotions, so we know, yes, we've done this before. Yes, these things has caused us to trigger. There's the word. This triggered me, or you triggered me, or now it's funny because this is some of the energy going on, but it's like, well, it's Independence Day. So most of the time, people are probably going to just be going out drinking and having a good time. So hopefully, but this is still a reflection of what's going on. So when we have these outbursts, it's one to know our own capacity of what's our limit. What is our limit to when we hit this breaking point? What is the straw that broke the camel's back? And then it's just like, okay, could I have done something? Could I have communicated? And that's what this is, this Mercury Chiron aspect. Can I have communicated? Is there some, because it always falls back to self. And that's what Chiron is teaching us right now in Aries. Okay, whatever's going on, it always falls back to self. Could I have said something more? Could I have kept the communication up where I let the communication die and then I got frustrated, the lack of communication, and now it's turned into this, Either way, whatever it is, however something like that may be going on in our own lives, we're expanding. We're diving a little bit deeper into understanding, this water energy. The sun is getting closer and closer to the north node every day. It's at 12 degrees right now. The north node's at 17 degrees. All right. So there's only a 5 degree difference. So this is still a conjunction. And so for the next, 2 weeks, the sun is going to be conjuncting the north node. So it's just like this water energy, our own bright shining star, our own fire is in this water sign that's saying, kind of sink a little bit deeper, come into our own authenticity and break it down. It's just like, okay, here it is. When we have these outbursts, what's the root of it? What is the root of it? I saw two of my friends get frustrated and squabbling over each other over money recently, very recently. And this person was mad about this person about this, and this person mad about this. And I'm kind of the fallout, and I get to talk to one of my friends afterward, and I said, you're kind of stressed about money because you overspent over here, at Electric Forest, and now you're concerned before you get your income back, So it's just like this tug of war that's happening right here, but the root of why this person is upset is not because of this other person. It's because, you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying there? They're upset because of something that else is going on in their lives, this deeper under surface, water stuff. So it's just like, well, what is it that's triggering us, that's making us say these things or do these things? This is a really great day. It's really interesting because this is a very much day for not this kind of stuff. It's a very day for like, well, going out and celebrating and just kind of being jovial, living in the moment. This is Independence Day, but this fire energy, all this stuff that's going on is saying, hey, there's a reason why we're doing what we're doing. There's a reason why, we're grateful and depressed at the same time. We're happy, we see prosperity, but yet we're still dragging our feet in the mud. Why? What is the real reason to that stuff? My honesty, light my own fire, light my authenticity, light my fire up. What is going on with me? Why am I frustrated? What is it? And what can I do for myself better? And can I communicate with my friends better? Can I communicate with my coworker or whomever better, to keep that consistency? Again, the sun's not going to be super bright one day and then super dim another day. The sun is always on point. So this fire energy right now is just like keeping us on point. And with this trying to Chiron, it's like learning our lessons, learning these beautiful lessons. So it's a really beautiful day. If you stop to watch the video, hopefully that made some sense for you. Otherwise, I hope you're out living your life, being jovial and celebrating this day of independence. All right. Thank you so much. I love you. I wish you enough. Happy 4th of July, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.